Hi, I'm Amanda, and this is How It Started, How It's Going, a series where we catch up with cast members who started their career on a Disney program. Alright, so introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name's Matt.
And what do you do for Disney, Matt?
I am a character art manager for Disney Creative Group. We do the creative artwork and design for most of the products that are going to end up in the theme parks, the cruise lines, and even some of the third-party big box stores all around the world. We have part of our team is here in Florida, part of our team is in California, and we also have teams overseas as well. I do the actual character art, so I'll draw Mickey or whatever the character might be. I'll pass it along to the designers, and we'll together, as a team, create a final piece of art that we can then pass to the product development team who creates the products.
How did you get into this line of work?
I went to school for animation. Certainly in college, the big dream was the animation studios, working on the films. But once I got on the college program and started learning more about kind of the different departments within Disney, I learned about this department, Disney Creative Group, and went, this is like kind of best of both worlds for me personally, getting to do artwork, getting to work on characters that I know and love and grew up with. It was a perfect spot for me.
Awesome. So what do you think the coolest thing, funnest project you've worked on so far has been?
One of the biggest programs that I worked on was called Ink and Paint, where it was like a lot of the classic characters from Walt's day, and we took a bunch of them and kind of did this really classic, colorful paint splash kind of style artwork, and that was really popular. The variety is really what's so cool about this job, because we can be doing Mickey and Friends, we do princesses, we do everything, Star Wars, sometimes even Marvel stuff, all the way up to newer films and partnerships with Imagineering and all kinds of cool stuff.
So I know you said you did the college program. Is that how you started with the company?
Yes. Yeah. So I did my program in 2010, merchandise at Hollywood Studios, and I had always wanted to be an artist. And then when I visited studios as a kid, it kind of solidified that I want to be a Disney artist, right? And so once I learned about the college program, it was a no-brainer for me, for sure.
Hollywood Studios. Do you want to go visit?
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it.
When you first got your itinerary and you found out that this is where you were going to be working on your college program, what was your initial reaction?
It was a pinch me moment for sure, because growing up, Hollywood Studios was always my favorite park, and I came here when they still had the working animation studio, and so that kind of inspired me. I had always wanted to be an artist, but that was the moment I kind of knew I wanted to be a Disney artist, right? And so learning that I was going to be at studios was, dream come true moment for sure.
Absolutely. And being here at studios on your college program, do you think you learned anything or took anything away on your program that helps you in your career today?
I think this probably goes for most positions and most jobs in general, but especially at Disney. You come to work, and no matter what the job is, if you do it with optimism and you come to work excited, and not only are you giving yourself a better experience, your coworkers are going to see that, it's contagious, your leaders are going to see that, and hopefully it's just a building block to, especially if you have career ambitions with Disney, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. If you could go back to your college program self and give him one piece of advice, what would it be? Don't
be afraid to jump into something that is kind of unexpected for you. In college, I had these big dreams for my career and how it was going to go, and it was like going to be this and this, and you get here and you learn about different departments, career paths, and you just naturally find yourself gravitating towards something new or something that maybe you didn't expect. And so I would definitely say don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and just go for it.
My name is Brandon, and I am a Disney College Program participant, part of the HBCU cohort powered by the Disney on the Yard, and I work merchandise from Sunset Boulevard in Disney Hollywood Studios.
Brandon, what's your favorite part of your program so far?
My favorite part about the program is me interacting with guests and, seeing the kids, getting so happy about, coming to Disney World, because, the joyfulness, they're actually excited just coming to Disney and,
absolutely.
Seeing families just, being happy, because as a kid, you would never get these days back. So you should have fun, you should enjoy yourself, especially this is the most magical place on earth. So
there you go.
It's actually one of the best places to be, especially Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, merchandise specifically is really cool because I remember being being a kid, being in the stores and picking out your one souvenir or whatever for the trip, that being an important piece of your trip that you bring home, being on the other side of that and seeing kids pick out their special thing, or just being excited about their favorite character on a, whatever, a shirt or a stuffy or whatever it might be. That's, it's such a unique thing to this position, for sure.
What was your most memorable moment working at Disney?
So I got to fly out to California and do kind of a tour of the studio and everything. That definitely would never have happened without starting in a college program position, so it's great.
So do you have any words of advice for participants who come in with the expectations to build their career but don't get a role that exactly lines up with what they're looking to do?
I think especially in Disney, the company's so big, Walt Disney World is so big, that you're gonna learn more about other positions. Just start talking to people, build the relationships, and don't be afraid to let people know what you're passionate about, what your ambitions are, and hopefully that will, build into something towards what you are interested in.
That's amazing. I love that. So, you'd recommend doing a college program?
Absolutely, yes I would.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here, Matt. We loved hearing your story.
Thank you for having me.
So if you have to start somewhere, why not here?